You think you know what true will looks like? You've seen the heroes, the legends, the ones who defy all odds. But what if the greatest threat, the most relentless assassin, isn't lurking in the shadows outside your door, but within you? Every single day, you face an enemy more cunning, more insidious than any hitman. This enemy knows your weaknesses, whispers your deepest fears, and loves your comfort zone. This enemy is you, and if you don't defeat it, nothing else matters. We're about to decode the mindset of an unstoppable force, John Wick. Through his brutal journey, we'll uncover 3 critical lessons, 3 non-negotiable rules for winning the ultimate battle, you versus you. First, how to embrace the impossible. Second, how to weaponize your discipline. And third, how to build an unbreakable will. Miss these, and you're just another target. Accept your impossible mission. You ever feel like the world just keeps throwing punches? Like you're constantly outnumbered, outgunned? John Wick didn't choose his war. It chose him. He lost everything. His wife, then the last piece of her, his dog. Most people, facing that kind of loss, they curl up, they quit. They say, this is impossible. But Wick, he accepted the mission. He didn't ask for help. He didn't whine about fairness. He recognized his fight and he stood up. Why is this crucial? Because your impossible mission isn't out there. It's that dream you've put off, that challenge you've avoided, that mountain you refuse to climb. Stop running from it. The moment you acknowledge the impossible task ahead of you, you've already won 10% of the battle. Like Wick digging up his gold coins and weapons, you're preparing for war by simply saying, this is happening. Master the art of the one-shot, one-kill mindset. John Wick doesn't waste bullets. He doesn't waste energy. Every movement is calculated, every shot precise. When he enters a room, he's not just fighting, he's executing a strategy. He identifies the threat, eliminates it, and moves on. How often do we approach our own goals with scattershot energy? We start 5 projects, finish 0. We hit the gym without a plan, scroll social media instead of focusing. Your focus is your most lethal weapon. Stop trying to do everything at once. Pick one critical task, one goal, one obstacle, and give it your full, undivided attention until it's done. Like Wick reloading, pause, reset, then pour every ounce of your being into that next critical step. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being incredibly effective. This focus can increase your productivity by as much as 30%. No wasted movements, no wasted thoughts. Embrace the Baba Yaga reputation. When John Wick returns, his name alone sends shivers down spines. He doesn't need to announce himself. His reputation does the work. He's the man you send to kill the boogeyman. And that reputation wasn't built overnight. It was forged in countless battles, relentless consistency, and an unyielding commitment to his craft. What kind of reputation are you building for yourself? Are you the person who always follows through? The one who delivers? The one who consistently shows up even when it's hard? Stop trying to please everyone. Stop seeking external validation. Focus on becoming so incredibly good, so undeniably reliable that your consistency speaks for itself. Let your actions build your legend. This isn't about arrogance, it's about internal confidence that radiates. Understand rules and consequences. The Continental mindset. The Continental operates on a strict code. No business on consecrated ground. Break the rules, and there are severe consequences. John Wick understands this. He respects the system, even when it restricts him, because he knows the alternative is chaos and certain death. Think about your own life. What are your non-negotiable rules? Your personal code of conduct? Is it waking up at a certain time, hitting your daily workout, dedicating an hour to learning? These aren't just habits, they're the foundational rules of your Continental. When you establish these rules and consistently adhere to them, you create order and predictability in your journey. Why do we fail? Often, it's because we let our emotions dictate our actions, breaking our own internal Continental rules. John Wick might be grieving, furious, but he rarely breaks the core code unless absolutely necessary, and always with an understanding of the immense cost. Build your personal code. Understand the consequences of straying from it and uphold it, even when no one is watching. That's where true integrity and true power lies. Understand rules and consequences. The Continental mindset. The Continental operates on a strict code. No business on consecrated ground. Break the rules, and there are severe consequences. John Wick understands this. He respects the system, even when it restricts him, because he knows the alternative is chaos and certain death. Think about your own life. What are your non-negotiable rules? Your personal code of conduct? Is it waking up at a certain time? Hitting your daily workout, dedicating an hour to learning? These aren't just habits, they're the foundational rules of your Continental. When you establish these rules and consistently adhere to them, you create order and predictability in your journey. Why do we fail? Often, it's because we let our emotions dictate our actions, breaking our own internal Continental rules. John Wick might be grieving, furious, but he rarely breaks the core code unless absolutely necessary, and always with an understanding of the immense cost. Build your personal code. Understand the consequences of straying from it and uphold it, even when no one is watching. That's where true integrity and true power lies. Embrace the high table of self-discipline. The high table represents ultimate authority, an unyielding force that demands adherence. In your life, the high table is your self-discipline. It's the invisible force that compels you to do what's necessary even when you don't feel like it. This isn't about being a robot. It's about cultivating an inner authority that overrides fleeting desires. John Wick doesn't always want to fight, but he will. His body is a temple of discipline, honed over years. When he gets shot, when he's exhausted, he doesn't stop. He finds a way. That's not just physical strength, it's mental fortitude, a deep-seated commitment to his objective, enforced by his personal high table of discipline. To truly win you versus you, you must serve your own high table of self-discipline. This means consistently making the hard choices, pushing through discomfort, and holding yourself accountable. It means treating your commitments to yourself as sacred, just like a blood oath. When you elevate self-discipline to this level, you become incredibly resilient. You become the one person you can always count on, no matter what the world throws your way. Master the art of adapting the arsenal. John Wick doesn't stick to one weapon. He assesses the situation, then chooses or improvises the best tool for the job. From handguns to shotguns, from knives to even a simple pencil, he adapts his arsenal to the immediate threat. He doesn't complain about what he doesn't have. He leverages what he does. How often do we limit ourselves by thinking we need the perfect conditions, the perfect tools, or the perfect opportunity? I can't start my business until I have X. I can't get fit until I have a gym membership. This is the weakest version of you talking. Look at your current situation. What resources do you have? What skills do you possess? What connections can you leverage? Learn to improvise, to be resourceful. If you only have a pencil, learn to take down 3 men with it. The world isn't waiting for you to get the perfect arsenal. It demands that you adapt, innovate, and make the absolute most of whatever you have right now. Your ability to adapt your weapons, your skills, your knowledge, your time is a direct measure of your unstoppable potential. You see, the truth isn't that John Wick is just a skilled killer. He's a master of will. He faces impossible odds, constant betrayal, and debilitating pain, yet he never stops. He doesn't give up because the idea of giving up simply doesn't exist in his code. He is the ultimate example of winning you versus you. Every morning, when you look in that mirror, remember the Baba Yaga. Remember his unwavering purpose, his relentless discipline, his brutal effectiveness. That version of you, the one who takes the easy way out, the one who procrastinates, the one who doubts, that version is your greatest adversary, and it's time to take it down. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Your life, your legacy, your potential, it's all on the line. Take your impossible mission, arm yourself with discipline, and forge your unbreakable will. Because when the world comes for you, and trust me, it will, you need to be ready. Be the unstoppable force. Be the one who says, I'm back. If you want to unlock that unstoppable force within you, if you want the cheat code to truly winning yourself, then start by taking action right now, today. Don't delay. The world is watching. And more importantly, the version of you that could be is waiting.